Hello, Robbie. I enjoy the way you describe both theories in a very direct way. I consider this a gift. The existential approach is not quite like a goal-oriented therapy. However, counselors do aim to help the client become more aware of their environment and their self as a whole. As you also said, the use of this technique could also help Olivia grow in her freedom of choosing different behaviors, 1022. Part of the role for the existential counselor would be to help Olivia take responsibility for her actions and guide her in self-confrontation. And the counselor could also use the holding up the mirror approach from Corey 2024. The client, Olivia, would be the protagonist in therapy by making her own assumptions and interpretation of her behavior, and she could also experiment with new behaviors to help meet her needs, 1022. Counselors could use experiments to help Olivia understand how her thinking and behaving is not working for her currently, Corey 2024. They could also use some of the Gestalt method, the empty chair technique from 10, in which I found it to be very interesting, 10 2022, to help her confront and understand her hurt from her husband and even her father that's leaving her feeling not good enough. I think a biblical perspective of confronting Olivia with truth and overcoming self-deception, as mentioned in 1022, can easily be incorporated. Romans 12, verse 1 through 2, encourages us to be transformed by the renewal of our minds. And I think the method of integration from King Ford 2024 would be very helpful for the reflection on truth and help her to fight those lies that Olivia is believing about herself. Robbie, as a conclusion, I'm sure that we both share the same desire to help clients to retrieve and re-own their lives. I also want to be able to teach them to listen to exactly what they already know about themselves. God bless you.